Hello there, this is Catherine from Catherine's Granny Squares. I hope you're all doing well. In my last hello, I showed you the hat that I achieved. I've since made some more hats. I've made two for my granddaughters. This is the one that I made in the last hello, if you remember. The two hats that I made for my granddaughters have already been gifted to them, and they'll need them because it's quite chilly now. We're in autumn in the UK. Since then, I've gone on to make another hat in the rib style, like the beige one. I've used Stylecraft double knit and a Hayfield's bonus double knit to make this one. I do like the mixture of colours, so I may keep that one for myself. I've also made this one from a Karen cupcake. This one will go to charity. And also I follow Jenna Stitches on YouTube. She has inspired me on my hat journey. She made a divine hat and I thought I'll give it a go. So I followed Fibre Spiders pattern for that, and that will also go to charity. I will link Jenna in the description box below. As I say, she makes lots of hats. On my channel, I've done a new video. I've showed you how to make these cute little metallic yarn and cotton baskets. They're ideal for Christmas. You could perhaps put a soap in it or some sweets. The yarn came from a subscriber of mine in Australia, so this is actually Australian cotton. So as I say, if you want to give them a go, the pattern that I've made for them is on the channel. I've just put one inside the other there. You can make them all different sizes. Also, what I did was I did a little video showing you how I incorporated the metallic yarn with ordinary yarn, just to show you what you can do with it. And I will use, this is actually a Karen, oh, where's the label? I've got it here. It's a Karen Simply Soft Paints. Quite liking mixing this yarn with the metallic yarn, so that's probably going to be a purse, I would imagine, when I get back to it. Now you're going to laugh at the next thing I'm going to say. I was having a bit of a issue with having a sore wrist because I was doing a long blanket for my double bed. So I thought I'd give knitting a go. Now I'm not what I call a knitter. I have knitted in the past and I've gone into it, you know, off and on. But anyway, I went into my knitting bag and look what I found. I found these big knitting needles. Now, anyone of my age in the UK will remember there was a craze where we knitted long scarves using these big needles. Now, talk about a retro. Can't even see the label on that one, and this one is so faded. Remember, I had these when I was a teenager, and I believe it says rocket, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if that isn't correct, because they do look a bit like a firework, don't they, a rocket? So I'm using a super chunky yarn. This is a Stylecraft Mega Swift. I'm not sure if they still make it, but it's coming up so soft. I'll just make a scarf, not the long retro type that we made when I was a teenager, but it will be a scarf of some description. So that will be a complete blast from the past. As I say, if you remember those needles, please just put a little comment below. Such fun, you know, using them and bringing back happy memories. I'm also giving circular knitting needles another go. Now I know we're not talking crochet at the moment, but knitting and crochet, you know, they do go together, don't they, as a relaxing craft, and many people who crochet do knit as well. So I'm trying out my purl, and so I'm doing knit purl, bead stitch, I think that's right, bead stitch, bean stitch. As I say, somebody can correct me on that. I think it's called bean stitch or bead stitch. Definitely feels like it could be one of those names. It gives a nice texture. I'm sure somebody will tell me what that is. So I'm having a little switch crochet knitting just to help my wrists at the moment. Apart from that, the big blanket for the double bed I'm putting to the side to give my wrists a rest on that one. And just want to say that's all for now. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe to the channel if you wish to do that, and if you press the notifications bell if you want to be notified as and when videos go up. So apart from that, I hope you're all keeping well, keeping safe and keeping warm now the weather has turned a bit chilly. And I'll see you again in another hello from Catherine's Granny Squares or on a video. See you soon. Happy crocheting or knitting, everyone. Bye for now.